Um, let's check this out. Okay, so I went through the files sometime. My friend Yuri, which is literally in the party right now, which we're in a party together, has figured out that we have to look at them at a certain type of day, which I will do in probably this live stream or the next one. Because like you said, the music file we have to look at like 1:30 either in the morning or afternoon, right? And well, 1, 2, or
4:30, and I'm pretty sure it's
file
file 1, 2, 3 is
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, let me go ahead and double check that.
All right.
Yep, browsing files slash channel 1, 2, 3 at 4:30 a.m. again with file access to track number 6.
Okay. So that goes. Okay. So we did last time. We did Trust Part 1 and Trust Part 2, which was Sayori's side story. So let's go back to DDLC and continue on the Natsuki route, because, like, that was the last one that I did as just like a regular playthrough. But then now we're just gonna. But then let's just go through this without. Because, just saying, if you guys have already played the first game, you know most of this, but I'll just go over, like, some stuff that I'll probably think is new, but, other things. As the day continues. Where's Natsuki? Right here. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Oh, yes, it totally is. It's not. Even though I'm saying it's not, but it actually is. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. Not really, but I'm fine. Well, if you say so. I guess when sharing something like with someone else. Exactly. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna continue through this. I'll let it on the thing for a few minutes. Like, for not a few minutes, but a few seconds. But yeah. So, as I'm saying, this is just normal in-game stuff. Like, of course, I'm probably gonna go through and, like, I'm of course gonna go through the 3 routes in the first half of the game, and then second half, if you ever already played the game, you probably know what happens there. But as I'm saying, it's not really like most of the stuff is just literally the same as the regular game, but plus you get like side stories, different tracks, you get like the regular desktop, and there's so many things that's just gonna blow my mind. But it's probably harder for someone like you. I read that. I did not mean that. But yeah. So, just trying to figure out all the things that's going on in this game. And it's just really, really, really interesting. That's how most games are for me. Like, whenever they like update and new stuff comes out, it's really cool. It's almost like that, except I didn't even know there was like a DDLC PLUS coming out until yesterday. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy it today. So yeah. And right now on PlayStation, if you have PlayStation Plus, it's 10% off. But still, it's a really good game. And, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Yeah. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Well, yeah. I took the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happened. How do you put your finger on one of the panels? Minori is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it especially gets bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. My voice sparkles with excitement. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. I can't speak English. It's a stark contrast from her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide with Natsuki, from whom it's a rare expression. The thought of it makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are you ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your time be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we're having enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Then she suddenly noticed how close she got to me. She hastily sided herself a good 12 inches away from me. A foot. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it towards Natsuki. Is just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens next? Yeah, but Monica just said. Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say mostly because I really don't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you don't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. Understood. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose that is necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I just more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully set the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find my inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Suri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Suri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from her small notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Look, I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri will likely comply as well, reaching to their bags. I do the same myself. Should I show my phone first with? Since we're on the Natsuki route right now, we're going to do this. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, let's start with the thing I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Just like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours wasn't really bad. Ed, you were supposed to show me how dumb it would make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki rhetoric gets caught in her own throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. I don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. You say that mostly. I say that most of myself. Natsuki really must hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, creatures can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that my writing has to be all sophisticated stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. That helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. Oh, I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then it won't take that away from her. I'm just gonna skip through this because I will read it once I get to her side of the story. But if you want to read the poem, like if you haven't read it in the, like you never played the first game, or if you haven't seen someone play the first game, you can read it here. I'll let you read the poem. Just pause it when it gets to that point. And then, yep. I keep on reading that last line. It says I want breakfast. I remember that. That's been a while. I just noticed I didn't have breakfast this morning. I only had dinner. I really don't eat lunch. I woke up at like 1 today, 1 in the afternoon. I was really tired. Okay, so skip through. I do the same thing for Yuri's, but Monica's I'm gonna read no matter what version I'm playing. But yeah. Yuri stares at my phone. I'm gonna pass this more than enough time for her to finish reading. Because usually I think this is the same in every playthrough of the first of this. Like I think it's the same, but she says something different about how your poem is. Like Yuri would say something like it's like whatever, or something like how it's simple or something like that, and or some, whatever writing. I mean, something like that, but that's how she usually explains it. And then, of course, hers is called Ghost in the Light. Pause it here if you want to read this. I am skipping in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Yeah, I just started explaining how I'm just only gonna read Natsuki's lines and Monica's lines at the moment, but hey. Because I'm going through the Natsuki route, and it'll just take like forever to get through this game for people that already seen it. If I don't, like I'll read their lines if I'm doing their route, but yeah. So slow and irritating. Who's my favorite? My favorite, like, when I first ever played the game, when my friend talked to me about it, he, like, if you know, like, the dairy stereotypes, he said, certain stereotype. I said, okay, yeah, sure, might as well play it. But that's, like, later in the game, like, way later. And my favorite became, Yuri. Because if you play the game and you know what she is later in the game, then of course you'll know. And Yuri, you might as well tell yours since you're here. Yeah. Isn't yours Sayori, you said? It was. Don't tell me. Who is it? Yuri? No. No, it's either Natsuki or Monica. I want to say. Oh, it's Natsuki? Why did you change allegiance to Natsuki? Ah, I can see that. I was gonna say something, but now I'm not gonna say it. But when I saw my friend play the game and he's like, "Dude, Natsuki's my favorite," I'm like, "Damn, Lolicon." Yes, I know. I know, I've seen it. Yeah, like what was it like? Was it like 18 or older, right? Yeah. Okay. Here's Monica. Hi, Zero. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. See? It even popped up out of my... See? It's even in the box at the bottom. Where it says my name, and it says, I'm always listening. Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Wait. I accidentally... Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'm much better off just going with the flow. Oh, until I'm more settled in. Until I'm more settled in. That was me. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Zero. Well, I'm better today, you know. But it's sort of better that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Zero. Really? It's like cooler than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that know more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning though. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure you end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh crap, she's on to me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You should be pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know. If you've seen last live stream, I stream, you'll figure out why she sounds confident. Because I did the 2 side stories, Trust 1 Part 1 and Trust 2 and Trust Part 2. You should go see the last live stream if you haven't seen this one. Only those parts, or you could see wherever I'm at in here and how I got like a few trophies. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Could have been me. Yeah. See the direction speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. Yeah, I real blind like a film left out of the sun. Left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for free. Was that a new poem? It is. I think it's a new one. Or am I just thinking that and it's... Hey, like, I think it's a new one because I haven't played the regular Doki Doki Literature Club in a while. Like, the actual first, like, the game. Like, the one with no side stories and everything. Is it? Yeah, like... God, I remember when I first played the game. I was very suspicious of Monica, though. Monica always made me suspicious, though. Yeah, so I'm like, wait, she's breaking the fourth wall. Oh no. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That's the kind of style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When formed out loud, it can be really powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I have some kind of... recently? Hey, Yuri, how do you say this word? E-P-I-P-H-A-N-Y. Epiphany? Yeah, epiphany. Epiphany. It's E-P-I-P-H-A-N-Y. Yeah, okay, epiphany. Okay. Recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Which everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. It's just first up to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's what she says in... Oh my god, that's what she says in Trust 1 and Trust 2. Oh, well, no, that's not what she says. That's what Sayori says to her. Right? Yeah, that's what Sayori says to her. That's cool. I think it's in Trust 2. Whatever. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I guess around the room. Well, yeah. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, with each of their expression changing, Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? You say something? No, it's nothing. There's a poem on just one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. You completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come off at nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Zero liked it, and Zero did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Now, I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Zero liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh. Now Natsuki says and stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. You were just jealous that Zero appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours, huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Or are you that fool yourself? No. If I was fooling myself, I would literally go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boob managed to grow its size bigger as soon as Zero started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting you guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Zero, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Get over herself and learn how to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that, Zero. Wait, there's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. But one of them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Do you understand that, right, Zero? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Natsuki. Yuri. You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain for intent to back myself up. I think that conveying the feelings with... I couldn't read that. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader imagination takes over. And actually, poem did really have a good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? But it shows how much you know. But that's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? She was so mean to me. Voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Alright, writing is a really personal thing, and sharing can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned that today. Your small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Siri's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters out, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. Basically, I can't believe I feel bad for... I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. Edit, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Zero. Sheesh. He just takes a breath. The thing about... I just around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time when I'm with it. Then she boasted. Sorry, and Monica look away. Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sorry. I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, sorry. Puts her on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Zero. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little used to. So my joining the couple was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? Not at all, not at all. Well, there's still some time before we go home. So we all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. I mean, after all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? What the most important thing about the literature club? Trying to think is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Hey. Okay. So we're walking home with Sayori again, and we're about to get into another poem writing session. And when the main character, which is us, or like the MC, which is us, like asks Sayori. Or if they do that at the same time, that's when, of course, she says no, but she doesn't know why. They did that. So now, we're back into, this. Is Sayori off screen again? Oh crap! I forgot to load. I forgot to save and then load. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't need to do that. I forgot, I don't need to do that. I already got the trophy. I think Sayori's off screen. Haven't seen what? Yeah, like I'm not in part 2 yet, but Sayori's off screen. It only happened to me. Like, I'm like, what's happening? Oh, there she is. She's coming back on screen. I don't know why she's all the way over there. I'm just hanging out over here. Yeah. So Sarah doesn't have enough money to buy a snack because she already bought a bunch of snacks earlier in the day. And of course, where's the main character noticed that. Guilty. Feel guilty. That means you deserve to feel guilty. Hey, that's the fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You're right though. Oh, I did something bad now to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. It's coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's one inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let fool. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you know, if it weren't for the cupcakes, Sorry, trick Natsuki in making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. I know something about Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Bwah! Yeah! Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Like, it was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. Natsuki, I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori roughly tears off the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Mmm. Got her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Maybe takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Yours can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So you get a receipt. Goodbye, Natsuki. Wrap your arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off of her. Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Does she usually do that? Mouth full of Sayori shots. Way safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you just say it? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the cupboard. Oh, okay. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. I haven't heard anything about her being late today. Not me. I haven't either. Yeah, I haven't either. Yeah. So they're talking about how Monica isn't here at the time because she's late, but she'll be here in any second now. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quickly glanced at me. Never mind. I held you up anyway. Never mind. I held you up anyway. Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. Have you ever heard the bell ring at least? I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was wondering you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Did you play something for us, Monica? Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I just look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Zero. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean anything pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I'm practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I should leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Reached back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Natsuki! It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I got my promise. I'll pull the first volume before it goes out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and my card turns over, presumably check for any wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle my go all the time, you know. I just want to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. But let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. You're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki burst in from inside the closet. Appear inside. That's all newspaper line up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. She got mad at me for taking so much space in the closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean it up a little bit. It's still there. I just had to organize a bit. Again. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. Now moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, it's a really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool wall. Wait, what? There's a stool on the wall right there. Here, in the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. She hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. She on the stool, Natsuki fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki being stubborn as usual. See your fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! Book suddenly tips. She barely catches it before it falls to the floor. Stool wobbles. He's embarrassed. Natsuki hops out the stool, stiff on her feet. The stool, she holds the box triumphantly. There. How you almost fell. Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. You need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I need to get a chair, so just hang on. The custom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. She shouts over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls the wheels back over the closet. Then she says her rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I kept my mouth shut. Ish. Comes on the chair, slowly get on her feet. Since she refuses my help to take a seat, with my back against the side of the doorway, simply watch. Aha, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. Right here. So, every time that there's a new picture, sure, I figured out there's new side stories and pictures, which I'm gonna go head down and do something about it. Oh, they're the poems. Like you see, right here. And this is the picture that we got last time from reading the side stories. And this is a new background that we got from reading the side stories. What is this? Oh, okay, so this is more fan art, I'm guessing. That's what we came up with last time, that it was fan art. Well, Nissan did, if that's how you say his name. He said it was probably fan art, which is where we have to select Doki Doki from the poem game. And then, so I should review the file poemwords.txt for any anomalies. See, it shows the girls. And then acquisition procedure. Select the word horror during the poem game. During the poem game, write a perfect poem for Yuri. Perfect poem for Sayori. Perfect poem for Natsuki. There we go. So, yeah, we earned some stuff. I'm gonna put this one as my wallpaper now. That's so good. Is there any new one? I think Daijabu. Yeah, that one. Okay, so we got that. Side stories. Understanding. And we figured out these was in the past before the main character joined the club. So, let's get into it. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway and then stops. A face peeks inside. The face seems familiar. It's Yuri! I knew it! I said it was going to be Yuri last time. Sorry, Monica. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She's very masked to Monica. It's her! It's the girl! It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving her flyer on the desk as soon as she found her way to the club. Are you here for the Literature Club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the Literature Club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail at containing her excitement. It's happening. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori. We run the Literature Club, even though it's just us so far, but what's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here, so you don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? Hello? How'd you get to know you? Joe nods, sliding a desk nearby and suddenly just sitting down. So what's your name? Yuri. I'm sorry, this is Monica. Sorry, I already... Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Like books? Yuri likes some Monica. Oh, was that Sayori? I am going super fast in this. Yuri likes that Monica. Fantasy is cool. Fantasy is cool. Yes, have you heard of the Annabelle Dupont? I guess I have. Oh, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book and it's just Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against the cheeks and her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glanced sideways at Sayori, silently asked for help. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. She says that, noting to herself except for emptiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, I'll get the first one then. Yuri exited the club room in the flash. Leaving Monica and Sayori silently shaking glass. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How did I handle someone so intense? I have no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid. But that's probably a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat. We have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if it's her only interest? It doesn't kind of seem like that. Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. It's just learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable. Here, maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice. I'm probably going to need all the time I can get. She taps her fingers against the doubtly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, she opens my bag. Her breath is slightly heavy, which combined her short time gone. I guess she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back to Sayori, sets the book down on the desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought is about equal size when already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things I should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe. So going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. I'm seeing just, well, I was thinking maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. And I think if we're going to be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down and looks at her book and glances around, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So maybe you decided that you want to join the club. Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I said, I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club's recruitment advertisements. I only found out just because Yuri glanced over at Monica. Monica? I'm in my classroom and put the file on my desk. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens as she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid I got too nervous I couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how considerate I was, but I decided that was probably irrational. Wait, no, that's totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that just like I walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Maybe I saw some relief. If I always seem to interpret things the worst possible scenario, well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Just there being too many people. Not that I mind much, but I have a really hard time. I'm having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's really amazing that just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Well, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you working at the courage to come. Your smile is warmly to yourself. I never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same thing as I am, except online. I had to reach for something. So the Literature Club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kind of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Just things you would think are dumb. Sherry pauses and a concern on her face. I want to tell you about something I'm into. Then you can tell me about something you're into. I suppose that would be good. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into like crafting things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room always cluttered in random stuff because I keep buying things and to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off to the last minute. So yeah, that's something I kind of silly that I'm into. This is kind of creative. Not that much, but you'd be surprised how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sorry, not. Well, I guess I'm into nature. Okay. So during the poem game, I chose nature, and I think that was Sayori. Oh yeah, because she says, I love nature. So that was one of Sayori's words. I thought that would be one for Yuri, because just how she acts, but I guess not. Okay. Micah, I'm going to start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. I am not. Oh yeah? I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Your apologies feel awkward to have gotten cut off. I had to go into the woods or the park, just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around you. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like that? Just depends on my mood. After school, the weekends, whenever I feel it. Whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more than we think we do. If you don't let it slip, get through your fingers. They're continuing the conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica has intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before she knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Well, actually, we should be wrapping it up for today. So you two going to start on that book next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Sayori collects her things. Once past Sayori, waves Sayori Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Sayori says, Sayori enthusiastically returns for farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. But there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you, engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Nope, that's not the end of part 1. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, so to be the last one to arrive. She opens the door, surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Straight to try exactly what Yuri was talking about. Well, I mean the way I got all excited, I had to share my books, and how you had to stop me where we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cool how excited you were. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know that you're just human with me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. The moment uncomfortable silence stretched between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together reading your books. You know, like a club activity. That would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's like what I want to do in the first place. And you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do. It would help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peek over Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dust Bell? Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's Dust Bell by Annabelle. Let me see. ... Sorry. I'm ready now. Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook from hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? It's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family, trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? Yes, that's a special strategy. Exactly, I'm sure it'll be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that it did. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you, you're like super smart. Oh please. Your choice is a nice compliment, but you can't hide your smile and a light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart and I think that I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident through the 2 days I spent here so far. In my eyes, it's everyone who else comes off as smart. Especially you. No! She rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Hey, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Here begins to guide Sayori through the basics of fantasy world and her story takes place on. The more she details the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story not just as itself, is one of the Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. How do people come up with stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. The kind of writing, like poetry and stuff like that. Thing I write and just putting down the feelings that come to my head, you know. But this is like there must be so much planning and hard work. Ah, you're into poetry? There's an appendix that includes some Kingdom's written works. The Kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way. Yuri Kyo's feeling Sayori's heart with happiness. She realized this first time she heard Yuri laugh. I mean, Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Yuri jots. Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. I'm kind of glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sherry flips through the first pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sadie speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sadie turns the page. Are these footnotes? All dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's life expression remains unchanged, while Yuri's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Yuri is navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Ha! The tables have turned! Wait, are they talking about the past right now, or the present? Where? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing the flashback act that Barnas is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's applied from the context. Sayori rubber temples. The two of them continue, with Sayori asking 3 questions. So you get to understand the value of the notes, but just find yourself referring to them somewhat often, even adding to them. But her rejection questions comes not from getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what's little of the book she's gone through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see the way that you do. The hesitation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. Oh. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But, I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Alright, I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you... Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sherry left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at and I still messed up. Wait, did I say it right? It's the only thing I'm good at and I still messed up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowning guilt, Sarah stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Ugh, this is horrible. Was it really just because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together. Maybe I'm not good enough. I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would have been having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Okay. Wow, it's already 11:45. So that's part 1 of understanding. Oh, we got a new picture. That's the Sayori one. You get that from Trust 1. And we got a Monica one that's from Trust 1. Art drawn by Day 2019. Acquisition procedures. Select word kawaii during the poem game. I totally forgot that I selected kawaii for... Like, I had to select kawaii for Natsuki's part. These don't show anything for some reason. Series for poem. Say the poem by Sari for the side story Trust. Yep. Say a poem by Sari from the side story Trust. There's that. If you want to pause and read it, if you haven't seen the first one. This one was also from the first one. It was the first one that we accidentally looked at. That Monica accidentally looked at. This one was the one that Monica like checked the folder, see if it was her homework, and then she read this one. I forgot Saori's something. Natsuki's first home. Here's her home. Monica's her home. And write a poem from Natsuki. Write a second poem from Natsuki. A scene from the side story Trust. And then of course this is. And then all these I already showed you. But this one, I selected the word horror for Yuri. And then let's continue on for the second part. More music. Oh yeah, this one was new. Okay. So this one was for, I think, talking to Yuri, I think. And then this one is also new, which was, I think, also talking to Yuri. So we got that. Mail. No new mail. Let's check some files just in case if anything new happened. Oh yeah, this is the note from Paula. I checked this without showing you guys. Pause it if you want to read it. Pause this if you want to read it too. There's that. And then test. I think that's in here. It shows what they did. Or... Well, that was from Paula's. Or something like that. Oh yeah, also, I found this. Keypair 1, gear. 240 clock time. 2, and then it says a 3-digit number combination somewhere. Keypair 2, boat. Keypair 3, spaceship. Keypair 4, question marks. So yeah, these don't really have anything in them. So, next one, understanding. Begin the side story. Yes. For the first time, Sarah is first to enter the club room. He's already courses her relentlessly. Will yours show up today? So yeah, Jess. She stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? Hutch, I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sarah continues to wrestle with herself, deprecating thoughts. Every time a noise causes her to lift her head and just waiting for Yuri's arrival. A minute passed. Nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. Gosh, I'm so late. Why'd I offer to help those students with their work? Just a pushover sometimes. I want to leave such a bad impression on the new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Ah! Yuri jumps on the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closed the book and was reading... Oh gosh, I'm sorry I'm late. You have to wait outside for me. The door of the club room is open. It's not your chambers in the stable. Just make yourself. She's like the window and looks away. Actually, I was just wondering if I could help you today instead. Help me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica's already confused.
Why is Yuri asking all of a sudden? She was so eager to spend time with Sayori before. Didn't they get along after all? Monica looks in the cupboard and sees Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a show job, but I'd be happy to tag along. Me too? Monica is worried, but she finds those uncomfort that may have risen. It's alright, but she decides to be the confident boy after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. Let's make copies of the new flyer and then go around the billboards and replace the old ones with new ones. The two walkers in silence. Let's say Monica finds quiet to strike up a conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. I don't follow anything anymore. My intentions up at the end of conversation. How does Sayori do it? Sorry. I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab with work on the flyers. Sayori told me. So what did you end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. Okay, see you later, Yuri. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated when I first heard about the kind of reading you were into. But, you know, it's kind of stupid to me because I'm intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's still silly to assume everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you're able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. We fought on again. She started her thought, but I couldn't figure out how to continue it. Something happened? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes silently. Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's an issue with me. I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put this away? It's my job as president to understand the needs of club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway. And learning the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. Not just only some people? Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, guys, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It said on Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual tries to have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I accepted that about myself. I don't know how to, connect with other people. How it's so easy for everyone else. How you just make conversation about an arbitrary topic. I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know where to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or taken pity on. And Sayori falls in the third category. She what? When I'm saying Sayori's take pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can't accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm sorry for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to be putting themselves in that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. This first feeling, I hate it. Yuri sharp words cuts through his tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri looks down with her fist clenched. I think you should tell her that. I can never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain Ichiro makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person when... Wait, what? Okay, I did not read that perfectly. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry for making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Maya hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Suri would be able to say better. Suri is someone who gives however kindness they need to her and a smile. Suri who has definitely accepting kindness. Once she drives Suri to even more assertive in her kindness. For Suri in the matter. Neither person to blame. But it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Whoops. Give me a sec. I'm just changing my seats, not sheets. My seats. Okay. Sari wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori has her own needs, too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication. Talk about it. I don't have good communication. I just have to switch your head. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Very pauses to think. I'm so tired of the cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Harry takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping me make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This is kind of critical thinking. It's something that I'm not really bad at. You know about people. So, thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds herself meeting Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Nope, not the end. I thought that was the end for a second. Yuri and Monica finished replacing the old flyers with new ones. Miraculously, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the couple once again draws near, Yuri does confession. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It will be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts toward the door, turns to face Monica. You're not going to wait outside, are you? Huh. I can take a walk. Want me to get you coffee or something? I prefer tea. I like to make my own, so please don't worry about it. Although, I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can like an electric kettle to heat up your water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri and then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. Well, daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. Must be done. Take one more deep breath. Yuri timidly opens the club room door. Wow. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Sam's suddenly calling her. At the moment, she realized Yuri has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look! was afraid you were going to get disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having realized the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. So, if I did something wrong, please tell me. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought if we did something together, you'd really like. I don't want your pity. Why'd I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Yuri's guilt, self-loathing began to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard to articulate your thoughts? Why did you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri minds pounds internal accusations as she shut her eyes, unable to face Yuri and the rest of the world. She'll leave, just escape from here, before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put her, she threw one pair of arms, gently wrap around from her behind. A new picture. It's so good. It just has a mixture of emotions inside me. It's a sad part, but the art's, I'm glad I'm able to see this new art, though. It's great. It's okay. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through the clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand the things you're feeling in your head that are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings, and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles and nods her head. Yuri gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts and then speaks while steadying her voice. I think I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who is nice to me is doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, and it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests, because my interests are the only thing I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then whenever I catch myself doing overly obsessive in front of other people, I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop running away from things myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sure you can tell, and feel. I would tear up during this, but I'm trying to hold back my tears right now so I can actually read it perfectly fine. Alright, but if I start, here's the thing, it's hard for me to tear up at points. But even though just reading this, it's probably gonna make me tear up. Oh, but yeah. Sayori who can feel Yuri's breath. Oh god, I messed up. Give me a sec. Sayori who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizing that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You know, you're so great at helping me while we're reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need to. But I feel like it would just be frustrating with you, with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I know I best reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah, irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said that you have a hard time behaving like that, but I promise it's true. So you don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part, right, that we're all different. We all have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading because I want to, I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but I try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we can never discover new things if we don't try them first, right? I want to learn reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say, hey, that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Wait. Yeah, okay. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the cares of Sayori's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay listening rather than worrying so much about not saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, let her rest. It must be difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. Let me move some things around so I don't mess up some stuff. Because... Okay. I'm better now. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if literature should make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if you continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not going to judge anything this early on, though. Oh, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without... It's not good to touch people without consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. As I was just saying. I'm back! Monica's back! I haven't seen you like, at all recently. Sure, shouts over to Monica. Ah, she whispers only. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Where's Monica? Oh yeah, Yuri. That might be good to know. Sure, you're kind of a hug monster. Don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. Master, if he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica fights perplexedly. Look, it's between the two of them. Then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like your first real activity as a literature club. Ah, about that. Well, you've been patient with exploring my interests. I think that would be inconsiderate not to return the favor and you learn about things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. I'm guessing this is the end? Yep. Ooh. So this is the end of Yuri's side story. Next time? I'm pretty sure the next side story, it's only like, I'm probably gonna go until like for another 30 minutes. Yay, claps. So mostly next side story, which I'm guessing is probably gonna be Natsuki. And even though it's gonna be Natsuki, Natsuki.
It's probably gonna be good, but I don't know because they never try to find other members. Again, they're just printing posters, doing stuff like that for understanding, and like we're watching Understanding Part 1. We got Trust, but Trust it ended with Yuri opening the door, which is great. Yuri's my favorite, as you should know by when you asked me that question. Like, mostly, next one is probably gonna be Natsuki. Because it's been going in like literally a straight thing. Like it was Sayori, which was vice president, and I thought next time it would either be Yuri, or Natsuki. But when I saw like that part in Trust 1, or was it 1 or 2? I think it was in 1. Yeah, I think it was in Trust 1, where Monica puts the flyer on the girl's desk because she was like really into the book. So, of course, from the main story, she looks like she's really in, like, well, no, you don't know that. You know that in the Yuri route. But she likes reading books, so we know that. And like, I'm pretty sure it would have changed. Like, if she was reading, like if it was Natsuki, I'm pretty sure she'd be like reading manga or stuff like that. But who knows? That's right. Just saying. But next time it's probably Natsuki because first Sayori, second Yuri, and then last is most likely Natsuki. But who knows? DDLC. I guess more Natsuki, right? Who's ready for Natsuki? Me. Who's ready for Sayori? Me. Who's ready for Yuri? Me. Who's ready for Monica? Not me. But I am still ready for her. Okay. So. I didn't mean to press new game. Yeah. Okay, load. Ah, there we go. Wait. She's... Ah, there we go. See, I can at least do it now. Well, now she grabs the stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Now she can catch herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady? And instead of sitting, doing nothing? Who was it the one who told me not to help? Who told me not to help? I'm pretty sure it was you, Natsuki. You told me not to help, so I won't do anything. I'll just be right here. Yeah, I got you. Oh, the chair while Natsuki reaches the back. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Seriously, didn't think this through, when she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around Parfait Girl's box set. The largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Zero. No, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me stand up. I slowly release my grip. What do you mean by stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Oh no! Hey, why are you all the way back? Then she looks down like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance as she moves. Natsuki in the box. What are you looking at? I'm trying to look at my... Why are you trying to look at my... Natsuki lay shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You burr. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki, yeah. She turns to chaos in a split second.
The chair flies from one of Natsuki's feet. Pretty, I try to catch her. The box shuffles out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you.
Crash.
Oh, I love this. I love this game. For Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Like whap, 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 whap. 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 I might be scarred for life. I'll never touch another book again. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. Ooh. My right arm. I went back seriously. Felt the impact. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Duh. She presses her arms straight until you prop herself up. Then she seems to realize she's not on the floor, but that's beneath her. Gah. Gross, gross. Gah. Ooh. My fist pounds into my chest. Now you then hoist yourself up. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly appears in. Monica! See what happens when you put manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Let's take him off the hook. Oh no, my. I look down. I scour all over. My diagonal creases along the page that is really trying to smooth out. But it's landing on the page. Open slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I hope you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so. She shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? She shakes her head. Just every day, it's so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Now you fall silent again. I can't pressure, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I hope you clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 before Fey Girls. Let's set this one aside. There's all trigger bit, right? We can get started once I'm done here. Then she looks up with glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I was treating like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the best I could do. Next couple minutes are standing between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to put them in the box in correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It was long before we were done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I got the stool and quickly finished moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki holding the volume, I set it aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I would make you anyway. You take responsibility for what you said. And the thing about cheering me up, if you insist. So guys, I need to go grab something for a quick sec. Like a page. Like a notebook. Because I need to write down some times. So I'll be back in a sec.
sorry it took a bit longer. I had to talk to my sister about some things also. Okay. So, next move quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of live, subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. Give me a sec. 1223. Okay. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets all interested as usual and share poems again. Guess I'll be heading on to this for now. Yep. Everything sounds more enthusiastic this time. I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I went to my seat and set the book in my bag. Natsuki reads my poem. 240 on this side, 330, and 430. So one thing I'm gonna check that out. We're just gonna get the next live stream. But now she must have read it more than once. Is that bad? No, it's not. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. I go, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? The woman was supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. I think I'll let you join Yuri's writing more than mine. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you... Natsuki's face freezes like she was just realized something. You're trying to impress me. And she viciously scans her eyes over my phone one more time. The phone slips out of her hands and falls to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. My first Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Zero, did you do something, Natsuki? You just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that my voice is caught in my throat. There's no way I can tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like the poem a lot the other day too? I should probably know her taste very well. Are you sure you're not cheating, Zero? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? We cheated. We have a cheat sheet right here. It's on the floor. See, there's nothing to see here. I'm not cheating. I don't have any papers. I don't have a notebook. Explain that. That's what I thought. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind. I'm just kidding. I don't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway. Are there two people? Well, are you asking like if there's two people? Like, one, like, are you asking if there's like one right next to me or like in the party chat?
Oh, you thought you heard 2 people? No, there's not anyone. Except earlier there was another person in the party chat. Anyway, do you think Natsuki how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something that for you to think about. Hey! He just comes up and snatches her poem out of mine. Snatches up the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us has noticed we entered the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course. I liked it. And these are some sharing your spell with everyone. It's not like anyone want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm gonna hold on to this if you insist. What? Why did they get me like that? Like what? Okay. Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you that poem, but it's still not very fair to say over. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Like I said, that's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she doesn't like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. That's my only copy too. You know? So I don't understand. Amy likes spiders, you know? When I heard about Amy, Amy likes spiders. Icky, really, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound onto the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. This is not new though. I know this one isn't new. Amy has a... Wait. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if there were friends inside other spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. But it's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. If I had to be honest, I kind of like certain kinds of spiders. Just because I think they're cool. And because how they look, like Black Widow or like Black Widow and the wolf spider, I think. But you know, might as well talk about something before I get too into it. I need to move this really quickly. There we go. Not bad, right? Right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. I can only agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Don't people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I like to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. What do you mean by guilty pleasure? Something that you're afraid of people find out. They're making fun of or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Like, who cares if someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about it yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so you consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Look forward tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. So we didn't get to read your second poem. I'm gonna do Say Yours last. So I'm gonna do Say Yours right last, and then we can do stuff later from that. How you getting 0? That was kind of silly, but not scary, wasn't it? I hate when I'm hungry when I do live streams. I'm glad the two of you have been going so well. Anyways, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. I'm gonna put their butts on. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piecing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more upset than the last one. I guess that's the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of playing with my space on paper. Choosing where I had space or words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract and physical as a physical expression, vision of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Breaking the fourth wall, I see. How I love you, Monica.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. Okay, so this is the usual. So Yuri and Natsuki don't fight this time. she can have a hidden identity. She's probably Deadpool. Who knows? We're going to be performing. Performing? But Monica? Performance for the school festival that they're thinking about. That's what Monica wants to do. So mostly that's what they're gonna do. I'm gonna start a live stream right after this one. Again. Literally right after this one. Once it gets after Natsuki's picture, like the next one that we see, I'm pretty sure the title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. They start reciting their poem and everything. And it's like showing how Yuri changes his voice and everything. Oh, my meadow. Sorry, Gilda. It's harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Oh, okay. So yeah, she's like telling him how to do it. Came out nicely, Sower. That's where the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the poems will work quite as well with that kind of delivery. So yeah. So talking about the poems. The poem is called Jump. But yeah, so like, oh, it hit 2 hours. So yeah, mostly she's talking about the festival. Then I'm gonna save on the poem stream and everything, and of course I accidentally went past that so fast. I forgot that this day she asked something. Well, at least now I know. Sorry. I'm just like going through this as quick as possible.